Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Demon Slayer. Last time around we had defeating an upper rank demon, of which we did not. The boys kept going. Tanjiro teamed up with Zenitsu and Inosuke to defeat Daki, and things were going well. They did manage to decapitate her. Obviously, they didn't kill her yet. But they did decapitate her, and then Inosuke was going to run around with her head. But that's when Shaggy caught up to him and stabbed him through the chest. And then we looked over and realized, Uzui's down, and he may have lost an arm. So things are not going well, basically. So, yeah. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So why don't we just go ahead and jump right into this episode of Demon Slayer. Here we go. I love that so much, that all of them are so horrifically injured, they had to get past Nezuko to do the Taisho era secret. And the fact that this, for the first time in like 4 or 5 episodes, they actually did a Taisho era secret, all goofy and stupid, while he's sitting there with a stab wound through his chin, being poisoned, it's like, now time for a Taisho era secret, like, what? Oh, man. I love that story, though. Apparently, I don't know this for certain, but I think my grandma did something like that. This is a long time before I was born. This is back when one of my uncles was a kid, but there was a bull. Apparently there was a bull coming towards them. They had to get over the fence. She wasn't going to get over the fence in time. So just turned around and sucked him right in the nose ring. That tells a bull to piss off. Or a cow, whatever it was, I don't know. Anywho. So that's cool. Jiminy Christmas, man. Just let it. This is the longest fight we've ever had, I feel like, Because, Rui was only, a couple episodes, and in the grand scheme of things, so was Enmu or Akaza. This, I guess because, we start off with fighting Daki, and then it becomes fighting Shaggy, but this has been a very, very long fight, Very, very long fight, but yeah, I just want them to get through. It seems like it's not going to be a thing of this wasn't even his final form or something. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think he just exploded, and that's that's definitely a bad, but I think he just exploded. So next time we'll clean ourselves up and saunter on back to the Butterfly Mansion. Well, first we gotta learn Daki and Shaggy's sad backstory. Although we haven't had that in a while. We had it for the last one we did that for was Rui. We didn't do that for Enmu at all, and obviously Akaza is still alive, so we don't even have that. But But yeah, we haven't had, the closest is in this episode where it's when he's tempting Tanjiro to become a demon, and Tanjiro says, yeah, we could have ended up like them, We could have ended up like them where both of us were demons. And he's like, well, if that had happened, I would just hope that someone in the Demon Slayer Corps would behead me, Which, yeah, that's if you become like them. Assholes, But if you become a good one, Miss Tamayo, you can be a good demon, I mean, Nezuko is a good demon, but Miss Tamayo is a good demon, you know? I don't know, I kind of hope we get to see a bit more of that, you know? Like, there has to be someone other than Tamayo out there who is a good demon, you know? Because, I mean, for me, and now granted, I'm taking this from the perspective of living in the year 2023, as opposed to 1923 or 1913 or whatever year this is. I know it's early 1900s, that's when Taisho is. But yeah, like if I became a demon, I would probably just hole up somewhere and play some video games, you know? I mean, sure, because there's the human consumption. There's the human consumption, but again, even Tamayo figured that out. It's like Tamayo and Yushiro only require a very small amount of blood, so they just get some donations, basically. You could just do that. You could be a nice demon. But anyway, that's what I would be doing. Like, let me tell you, I have a couple games in my Steam library that I bought within the past decade that I would love to be able to play. I don't exactly have the time to do so. That's the problem. That's why I need a Steam Deck. I'm getting off topic. But yeah. So the rest of this episode, they definitely eat their cereal with heroin at Ufotable. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous how hard this animation goes. And like this is almost starting to go harder than the movie did. Like, they did the movie, which was already a step up from the fight with Rui, which was already a ridiculous, amazing fight, you know? It's like they just keep one-upping themselves, you know? Even with, even with having made a movie, they just keep going. They just keep going. It is absolutely ridiculous. And man, this fight, because Tanjiro mentioned, I guess it was to Akaza, he mentions, when Akaza's running away, he yells that, we don't regenerate our limbs and stuff like that. It's like, man, I hope you do, though. Again, it's one of those, they are going to be at the Butterfly Mansion for a while recovering from this fight, which I guess, yeah, because they did recover after the Mugen Train. They weren't so badly beaten up as this, and in the on Mount Natagumo. So, criminy, man, criminy. I did like at the beginning the scene with human, I guess, Nezuko. That was nice. It was like the don't give up, keep moving forward, which I swear to God, for some reason in the past 5 years, every show started saying that, or I mean, it's either that or I've just been watching every show that has said that, because I've heard that so many times. Keep moving forward, which is a good message. It's a great message, but it's like, man, I have heard that so many times now. It's I don't know. It's kind of funny, but it's nice. But yeah, don't apologize. Just do your best. And so that was nice. I will say it's always weird. It's always weird when Nezuko talks, because we're just not used to it, We're not used to it, but I like that. It was especially when her hair let down, and then she looked more like, Demon Nezuko, that it's like, yeah, it's weird to have her talking like that, but still cool. Still cool. And yeah, he didn't give up, and he got the kunai with the wisteria poison. And he hit him with a headbutt. I love anytime Tanjiro headbutts someone. It's just so funny, And yeah, he almost had it. He He almost had it, but then they all got up. I love that it's like all of them are knocked down. It's like, nope, but they get up again. It's exactly like tub thumping. They get knocked down, but they get up again. You're never gonna get knocked up again. I don't know. But they got up. They all got up, which was good. I love when anime can just shout nonsense, you know? And I guess shonen specifically. I love when shonen anime just shout nonsense, but with like 100% seriousness, you know? Like when Uzui brings out, you know, his ultimate moves and stuff, and Shaggy's just like, wait, a score? Are you telling me he turned my blood demon art into a song and used it against me? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I love Inosuke being like, yeah, I can move around all my vital organs and the poison doesn't bother me because I grew up on the mountains. Like, Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you're just yelling nonsense, and I love it, you know? And they all got up. You know what I love? I kind of hope that Zenitsu never learns any of the other thunder breathing forms, you know? Because it's just too funny, you know? It's amazing, because, yeah, he has mastered Thunderclap and Flash, you know? Like, he has completely mastered it, but that's it. That's all he can do, you know? But it's something. And yeah, he busted out godlike speed. So the two of them finally decapitated Daki. And then finally, Tanjiro got the decapitation on an upper rank demon. Isn't that amazing? He got the decapitation on Shaggy with Uzui's help, obviously. So that was great. It's just, and then his body exploded, which is kind of a problem, but, oh boy. I just love, because it's so perfect that, you know, the big explosion, the entertainment district is gone, by the way, just 100% gone. It's just rubble, and this just that's what the credits go over, you know, and it's just quiet. And it's just like, oh man, what happened? And there's just silent as the explosion ends. It's time for a Taisho era secret. Well, my brother is bleeding and dying of poisoning, and he can't breathe properly, and his mouth has been stabbed. Boy, he's got a hard head, and you know, he gets that from our mom. It's like, thank you, Nezuko. Thank you, Nezuko. It's, oh, God. It's like the old Moments of Zen on The Daily Show, you know? Like, whenever Jon Stewart, at the end of the show, they would come back from their last commercial break and sign off, and he'd say, and now it's time for your moment of Zen. And it would just be something completely just random or out of the ordinary or something. It's like, that's what the Taisho era secret is, you know? It's our moment of Zen. It's just fucking hilarious, man. But I love it. I love this shit so much. So, next episode is the finale of Season 2. And then we're going to be moving on to Season 3, the final... Well, not the final season, but the latest season. So yeah, I'm very curious to see where we're going. Hopefully our boys can heal up and no one died. I don't know. We'll have to see. But that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Demon Slayer reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.